Hey, what's up guys, Bizute here, and welcome back to a brand new Reddit video on the channel. Today, we're going to be looking at one of your guys' favorite subreddits on the channel, r/MaliciousCompliance. Make sure you're ready for these stories. There's some crazy ones in here. Grab a Chobani yogurt. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to support the channel. And while you're at it, go down below and hit that post notification bell so you never miss another upload. Alright, let's get right into the first post. Are you sure you want detailed reports, Sarge? Just heard the story from a friend of mine who was a cop in Baltimore County in the 80s and 90s. I'm going to tell this story in first person, the way he said it to me, because I think it makes it better. So I'm the kind of guy who likes to give people what they ask for. I like to be accommodating. Well, one day my sergeant told me that my reports were not long enough, and they needed more detail. So I decided to make my reports longer and more detailed. The next shift, we got a call that some dude got drunk or something and knocked a garbage can into the street. This was one of the main streets in the county, and it was rush hour. Well, I knew I had to get enough details from my sergeant, so I shut down the street to take a measurement of how far the garbage can was from the curb. Well, someone called, not sure if it was 911 or the station, to ask why the police were closing down the main street on rush hour to apparently measure the distance of a knocked over garbage can to the curb. My sergeant shows up and goes, "Cop's name, what are you doing?" To which I reply, "I'm getting details so I can make a good report, Sarge." The sergeant shakes his head, makes a few polite suggestions about the situation, and we wrapped up the call and reopened the street. I proceed to turn in a 3-page report on that call. After that, I no longer received complaints about my reports. We then proceeded to puzzle over why, even though he was a cop for nearly 30 years, he never made sergeant. Hope y'all enjoyed. Before we get into talking about how this man got some nice malicious compliance, I don't know, I'm gonna need your opinion on this, but is this really a malicious compliance post? I mean, in my opinion, the cop, he kind of was a little bit of a jerk. Like, I know he's getting back at his sergeant, and he's doing what he had to do, you know, to get his payback. But I mean, he doesn't have to shut down the main street, because now he's inconveniencing people. That's just my opinion. Let me know down below how you guys feel. But yeah, that's some nice malicious compliance. I mean, it sucks for the people trying to get home, but this man had to show it to the boss, and make this guy a sergeant. I guess he's retired now, because it said when he was, over 30 years. Why didn't they make him one? What are you doing? This guy served the community for 30 years. But yeah, let's just get right into the next one. You can't tell people we're closed. I work at a restaurant supply store. It's a giant warehouse that sells all the stuff you would need to run a restaurant. About 10 months ago, we changed our hours. Google still had our old hours posted, but it's been 10 months. It shouldn't be a surprise anymore. Being a warehouse, we have 2 large doors with big metal gates. When we close for the day, we put down the big metal gate over the entrance, but leave the one over the exit open so people can, get this, exit the building. It is not for people who arrived after closing to come in and shop. It is not for you to come back if you forgot something. It is not an auxiliary entrance. Well, a week ago, we get a call from one of our corporate offices. He almost fired our assistant branch manager for turning away customers after we closed. So now, he lets them come in and shop after close. 2 days ago, we get another call from corporate. They are demanding to know why there has been a sudden rise in the amount of overtime the front-end employees are getting. Our assistant branch manager calmly explained it was because they couldn't start doing their closing duties until all customers had left. And as we were no longer turning away customers after closing, we had people still in the store shopping until nearly an hour after closing. And making sure the front end was closed properly took at least 45 minutes on its own. That's almost 2 extra hours a day. Guess what we get to tell customers when they show up after closing? "I'm sorry, we're closed." TLDR, corporate didn't want us turning away customers after closing. Didn't realize that would give staff overtime. Then got pissed about overtime. Now we can turn people away. This is some great malicious compliance right here, because this corporate office is telling the store, no, the customer's always right. Well, guess what? You're going to pay us more money. We're working overtime. If you're working in that store, I don't think you're complaining. You're getting some overtime pay, you know, getting some extra money while working. It's probably just closing up like they said. So if you're working there, you're probably not complaining that much. But these people at the corporate office, they're mad because they had to follow the policies they made themselves to make sure the customer is always right. There's some crazy customers out there going around taking 30 free samples. I don't know. If you have any experiences with this, leave it down below. I'd like to hear them. I think it's pretty interesting. But yeah, we're just going to go on to the next one. Make the sandwich with extra pickles, damn it. Obligatory LTL FTP here. Also, I use mobile so that I can post stuff in the go. So yeah, go ahead and head to the Pitchfork Emporium right now if you want to. This happened about 2 years ago when I was working the line at McDonald's. It was a rush, and I was working the grill, fryer, and assembly line. I also had the spare drive-thru headset on so I could hear the orders before they came up on the screen. Pro tip for you assembly line workers, by the way, speeds you up a lot. Managers will love you. Well, I heard this transpire over the headset. Cashier, okay, so that's McDouble and the McChicken on the same bun. Anything you would like to add? Customer, I want a bunch of pickles. Cashier, sir, can you repeat that? Customer, just make the sandwich with extra pickles, damn it. Cashier, okay, added pickles. I'm already on a sandwich, and I make it with a handful of pickles. About 20 shingles. A McDouble comes with 2, the burger comes back. Customer, didn't I say I wanted a bunch of pickles? Hey you, in the back, make my damn sandwich right next time. I want a bunch of pickles, like more pickle than the sandwich. I just say to myself that it's this guy's funeral. I proceed to take the entire container of pickles and plaster them all over the sandwich. Bun, pickles, burger, cheese, pickles, McChicken, pickles, burger, pickles, onion, pickles, mustard, ketchup, pickles, mayo, pickles, lettuce, pickles. I had to use 4 wrappers for the monstro duty that I created that could create fissures in your face. I grabbed a to-go container meant for hotcakes. I proceed to put as much of the bucket as I could in there, and then I had an epiphany. Just get a bunch of cups. I emptied the whole bucket of pickles into about 5 cups. I sent his order out. I never saw him again. Got his pickles though. This McDonald's employee is the real MVP. Somebody give this man a Nobel Peace Prize. This man is legendary. No one is messing with this man. You say you want pickles? The guy gave you 20 pickles. That's not enough? Well, too bad. You're gonna get 50 pickles on your sandwich, 130 in a bucket, 140 in 5 different cups, and while you're at it, come inside, we'll give you the whole supply. You want pickles? Get your pickles. Also, this man is working 3 jobs at once. I don't know how it works when you're working at McDonald's. Do McDonald's employees normally work more than 1 job at once? If they don't, this man is the real MVP. I said it and I'll say it again. Get this man a Super Bowl ring. Give all of Tom Brady's Super Bowl rings to this man. Nobody comes to McDonald's and gets that. Also, who's ordering a McChicken and a hamburger like Frankenstein? I'm sorry, that just sounds weird to me. McChickens, delicious on their own. Burgers, they're good on their own. McDonald's burgers aren't the best, but you know. But who is ordering a McChicken and a hamburger together? You do not put mayo on a hamburger. If you do, leave the channel right now. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, that way I get the subscription. But if you do, you have to leave. We're not playing games out here. It's not safe. People are legitimately putting mayo on hamburgers because they want to mix McChickens with hamburgers. Get some help. Like Michael Jordan said, stop it. Get some help. We're gonna go on to the next one. Kid underestimates my scooping skills. Sorely regrets it. Hi Reddit. Not 100% sure this story belongs here, but I really want to share it with you. Last summer, I worked as an ice cream vendor on the beach of my hometown. Best job I ever had. People were nice to me, I got to work on my tan, it paid pretty well, but most importantly, we were allowed to eat the delicious ice cream in our breaks. One day, I'm serving a man and his son. The man orders a cone with 2 scoops for him and a cone with 1 scoop for the little one. The kid wasn't happy about that and said to his dad that he also wanted 2 scoops. The dad explained that the scoops are pretty big and that 1 will suffice for him. I confirmed this to help the dad, even offering to make it extra big. Still, the kid doesn't budge. Instead, he starts throwing a tantrum, nearly crying how he wanted 2 scoops. The dad, clearly not wanting to ruin his vacation mood, gives up and says to the kid that he can have 2 scoops. However, if you can't finish your ice cream, like I said you wouldn't, no more TV for you, for the rest of vacation. The kid happily agrees, claiming he could eat a whole tub of ice cream. Big mistake, kid. Me, being the petty person that I am, wanted to teach this brat a lesson. I proceed by scooping one of the most gigantic scoops I ever scooped in my entire scooping career. I put it on the cone. The kid's eyes widened in shock. My scoop goes back for more. I see the kid tremble in disbelief. I scoop the second most gigantic scoop a scooper could scoop, and graciously add it to the first one. I hand the monstrosity I've created to the kid, who by now realizes he won't watch TV again this summer. The dad seemed pretty cool with it. He even tipped me a little, which was very rare. All in all, a pretty good day. Thank you for reading. I just want to say RIP to that kid. No TV for the rest of the summer. I mean, I hope you finished the ice cream. We're here supporting you. I'm not sure who this malicious compliance is really done by. I mean, you could say it's the ice cream worker, but I'm thinking it's more of the dad. The ice cream worker, here's the middleman. It's a nice story, but yeah, we're gonna go on to the last post in this video. I hope you enjoyed all the posts so far, but let's get right into the last one. I told them if they were going to continue to censor vaccine information to close all my accounts, 6 total. I also told them I've spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on their platform. This was the response. Per your request, I've gone ahead and closed your accounts for you. In the future, if you change your mind, please get in touch with us at integrity@etsy.com. At this time, please do not open any additional accounts for buying or selling, as they will be closed without notice. If there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know. Right here, we got a little bit of a Vax Happened, Malicious Compliance crossover episode. I don't know what this man did to get banned on Etsy. This man was probably going around selling stuff about how sweet potatoes and zucchinis are the miracle cure to all diseases and you don't need vaccines. But no, I know this isn't really a malicious compliance. Get your child vaccinated. You should not have to celebrate your child making it to 3. We're not living in 1293. Your child should make it to 5 years old. Please vaccinate your children. But yeah, that's all we have in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I think there are some great stories here. Let me know down below how you guys felt about them. Any comments you have on any of them. And while you're in the comments, make sure to comment any suggestions for any new subreddit videos that you'd like to see come to the channel. I'm planning on switching up the content here a little bit. There's still going to be Reddit videos coming out every day because you guys clearly enjoy them. But I'm thinking about maybe mixing in some more gaming and commentary videos. If you don't know, this channel was started with gaming, but we posted some Reddit videos. People loved it. That's where we are now. But I'm looking to get back into some more gaming videos while keeping up with all of these Reddit videos, posting one daily for you guys. Maybe even a double upload if you guys are lucky. But let me know down below how you guys feel about it. Last week I posted a commentary video on some pretty weird stuff. If you haven't seen it, make sure to go hit it. I'll put the link on screen right now in case you want to check it out. But yeah, let me know if you like to see gaming and some more commentary, comedic style videos come to the channel. If you like to see gaming, let me know the type of games, whether it's Fortnite, Call of Duty. I'm not sure if you guys are into any sports games, but MLB The Show 19 is coming out pretty soon, and I'm going to be opening some packs on there, talking about the game, and I'm going to record it. If that's something you like to see, let me know. I'll make sure to post it and make sure to make some great content for you guys. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for all the support on the channel recently. We just hit over 1,500 subscribers. I couldn't have done this without any of you. And yeah, it's Bizute, and I'll see you guys later.